Hey Tube, sorry I'm posting a while. Over the past weekend over the past couple of days, which was the weekend, I've been feeling kind of like a cold is coming kind of thing, feeling. So I just couldn't make a video. Plus all this stuff for my school I have to do in college and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, this video is going to be well on me discussing you'll see. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about the Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts on what game it is, maybe the series I'm guessing, about like what are the most frustrating things in Kingdom Hearts. There are 85 responses for this thing. It found on Kingdom Hearts 2 from kh2.co.uk/kingdom dash hearts. So um then slash like backslash uh 85 responses for most aggravated games, I guess, or the PDF. Just look it up, you'll find anything. I don't know. I'm on my phone right now, so I'm making the video on my computer, but I'm using my phone to read this. So wait just quick. I'm only doing a couple for it now to make this video really short. So let's get started. So first off, this guy who started the post is saying, first off, his least favorite one, and I'm gonna kind of agree or disagree with these. I'm going to explain my reason why, is Fighting the Heartless. Now, Fighting the Heartless, he says it because in order to be Heartless to get the higher levels, and if you just don't fight off Heartless, then you won't gain levels in the next world. You just keep on. They keep getting harder and harder because you gain enough levels in the last game. So I'm gonna figure out right now while playing Kingdom Hearts Cheater Memories. And yeah, that kind of it's aggravating a little bit, but you can get past it just by going back and seeing things. Um, Now the second thing he says is attempting to beat Riku. So yeah, he means the attempt where you have to beat Riku in Hollow Bastion when for the second time. You fight in the hall first off. You go off and you fight Maleficent, and then you fight Giant Maleficent and Shunabug, and then you start this pizza. Um, Sorry guys, and then you go and like a secret hall appears, and you go in there, and you find Riku and all this. You'll find the six Prince Light in the light chamber, in their wall chambers, and when Kairi, you find the one in the middle, which is kind of supposed to be Kairi's, and she's not in there, and walk these stairs. You walk these stairs. You see this big heart with like all this darkness in it, and so yeah, and then fight Riku, and then I on this one I agree, definitely 100% agree. Unless you go back to Olympus Coliseum and you get the Mel Chocobo keyline from Cloud, you're in for a rough battle. Yeah. So first off, his attacks do. You could just his attacks do major damage. He attacks so fast that you could be on if you don't heal when you're in green, if you wait on your blinking red, one if you wait even 1 second too late, it will be done. You restart that, and then the cutscene I'll get to later. So I'll get to that. Actually, I'll talk about that one now. Cutscene, which I mentioned later in this thing, is so there are two cutscenes actually I've read this thing so far. There is the one you have to do before Clayton, which has like ooh not Clayton, and I feel like everyone is getting frustrated with Clayton's with that cutscene that we're talking about next, and the reason is because you fight Clayton and he's so tough. He's like one of the toughest ones, like your second boss to fight, or third. Wait, Dark Side, fourth boss to fight. And I mean, well, fifth you got in the very beginning, whatever. So fourth, fifth boss fight, and he has a gun. He heals himself. He's a giant lizard, and every time you die, you cannot skip the cutscene. So you have to keep watching not Clayton over and over again until you finally beat it. Which takes about some people it takes long enough. Me, I can't do that for my life. I had to have like like one time I remember I played the game. I didn't have my brother help me beat it. He's younger than me about 3 years, by about 3 years. So yeah, kind of hard. And then also there's stuff in the cutscene before you fight Riku for the second time. It's like a three. Someone timed it. It's like 3 minutes and 5 seconds long. Every time you fail Riku, you have to fight him. You have to watch that cutscene over and over. And it took me a long time for it before I tried fighting Riku without using the Metal Chocobo. And let's just say it's when you have to fight him over and over and over again to try and beat him, and just keep watching like one cutscene over and over. It may seem cool. It may seem like a good cutscene at first, but after a while, you're not gonna want nothing to do with that cutscene ever again. You're not gonna want to play the game over. You're not gonna want to try and beat it again. You just want that. You just want to leave that cutscene alone. So I think using like HD 1.5 remix, or some of that, they add the cutscenes skips cutscene thing. Okay, but that's why I hate it. And I agree with that 100% for Clayton and for Riku. All the ones that are so hard. I mean, even Chernobog, the one before Chernobog wasn't really that long, but it was the Chernobog one was really like annoying. Also, anyways, moving on. This is probably the last one, and this is gonna be a long one, but I'll try to keep it short. This guy said, most frustrating thing about Kingdom Hearts 1 with Monstro, he's not in the real world, this storyline's weak. I agree on those two things. Well, yeah. Well, nothing to do with the actual Pinocchio plot like that, yeah, so each chamber has like 3 ways to do it, which makes you run in circles for hours, and that's really true, actually. That's really true. Um, Getting lost plus creepy music equals Nightmare for a Month. I don't agree with that one. Just because I really didn't find the music that creepy. I thought it was annoying after a while, but I didn't find it creepy. In hours after a couple hours, yeah, annoying too much, but not creepy. I know Nightmares for a Month actually, so yeah, if you're younger, whatever. And whenever you want to return to for the Dalmatians that you missed, or return the marks, he says, or treasures, or whatever, then you can't go. You most of the time you can't go back. So you go through. You work there. He doesn't really appear that much, and then you try and work to Agrabah or Helmetown. You go and you depart from that world and you go try and get some monsters that way. And I don't. It just doesn't appear a lot more either. So yeah, that one is. I agree with that one, 100%. And when you finish the level, there's no keyhole, no new keychain, which makes you feel empty. So it doesn't make you feel empty, but it does. It, it doesn't really have that much to do with the story plot, with the plot. So I mean, I guess it does give you a keychain after you go back to Traverse Town. You can go to that wood shop. You can find your penalty into a key chain, and it makes like a wooden keyblade, which is weak also, I think. And then yeah, so and yeah, so chain memories. I don't like him either. So yeah, that's my take on that one. I kind of agree. I don't agree on a lot of points. I agree on some of the points. I don't agree. Like the one I agree on are the real world. Technically, his storylines weaken. He has nothing to do with Pinocchio. That's true. Each chamber has 3 ways. Has three or more way. Has around three or more ways to get into, and just run around for circles in circles for hours. You get lost, but there's no creepy. You getting lost annoying make it equals annoying, basically. Using getting lost creepy music, so cut him off for that one. And just heal him here again after you beat him a lot, so you can't go back. So you can't really count on going back to get the trinities and stuff like that. So and we face level. There's no keyhole, no new keychain, which makes you feel empty. Well, it didn't make you feel empty, but it did not make you feel empty. And there was a keychain at the end of that one. So and there was no keyhole. He's right though on that one. And what did you think get from this high jump? I guess so. Yeah, that's true. This is 11. This will be 11 minutes long. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying I'll have more next time I do this. I'll probably make one more just so I can take a break from this game. I'm gonna go, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.